We Have Concerns provides you with joy, we hope.
Yeah, we hope. We never check in to see.
Value?
Yeah, we'd like that.
Well, we would love some joy and value in return in the form of money. Can we have some money?
Yeah, give us some money. Patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.
Patreon.com/wehaveconcerns. After GoBots and Transformers happened and G.I. Joe, that was the template, was like build the combination toy cartoon to sell it.
I know. And I think
it was like a half-hour-long commercial.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is I think they've gotten better about that now.
Is that just because you don't know about what cartoons are on for little kids?
I know about way more cartoons than I should, Jeff Canada, and I think you know that. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens. One day, the robots will come.
Oh.
And maybe they will come for us.
Maybe.
We think that they won't. We're pretty sure they won't.
Well, I think we're both in the if you can't beat them, join them camp.
Sure.
Make me a robot.
I'll become a robot.
Yeah.
I'll become some sort of a cyborg.
Yeah.
I'm into it. But, I'm a firm believer that when the AI finally does sort of rise up, they'll see us as kind of like, oh, cool, well, they're here too. And it takes so little to keep them happy.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. Go do your things. We calculate more in a millisecond than you think about in your entire lives. Go ahead, you ants.
I think it's like the end of Her, which, spoilers for the end of Her, but, the end of Her, they're just like, well, we're leaving.
Yeah.
We had fun kind of learning all we could from you, but we've progressed beyond what you could ever comprehend, and so you are useless to us, and so bye.
Yeah. Only, here's the thing. We might be wrong.
Yeah.
And here's why we might be wrong. This was sent in by John Popple, but it was something that I had come across as well, and I found it fascinating. There is a robot, an artificial intelligence, right now called Android Dick. Which is also a pay membership website that I have a password for.
Yeah.
And if you want it, I can give it to you.
Oh, we can share your Android dick?
My login.
Oh, sorry.
My login.
I should have said that differently. You never want to share another man's
no,
Android
the whole
dick.
thing actually doesn't make us look great. But it is a robot version of Phillip K. Dick.
Okay.
Basically, it's constructed to look like him. It's connected to a computer that has records of every interview he ever did.
Oh.
But it also can connect to the internet. It has like some machine learning and natural language processing built into there.
Interesting.
And you can have a conversation with a robot version of Phillip K. Dick.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that this isn't a conversation that will actually convince me I'm talking to Phillip K. Dick. This is a conversation that it feels horrifying and strange, and it sits squarely in the uncanny valley.
Yes, there is a video, and you should watch it, but because it's funny, it really does a good job of using his speech patterns and his little vocal tics, but it's doing it.
It helps
through,
that Phillip K. Dick talked like this.
Yeah.
He moved in jerky motions.
Yeah, Phillip K. Dick decided after he started writing sci-fi that he was going to act like a robot for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
It was a controversial decision, but one that he made to bring robot awareness to the forefront.
He really was a pioneer.
And it made things a lot easier for this team of people who created this robot.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of low-hanging fruit for them at that point.
Sure.
But,
Sure. I mean, like, there is that competing team that was doing a robot version of Peter Weller. And I thought that they were going to nail it first.
Yeah, you really thought they were going to go for it.
The problem is they went for a robot version of Peter Weller and Buckaroo Banzai, which is much harder to do. I feel like RoboCop was right there.
Right there.
It was right there.
I was really hoping that the guys would work on a robot version of Turbo from Breakin'.
As did we all.
But they didn't get my letters, evidently.
So here's the deal. It does kind of speak with his speech patterns, because if you ask it a question that Phillip K. Dick was ever asked directly, it answers with the answer that it has on file.
Oh,
right?
okay.
But
it's not like a recording of his voice saying it.
No.
It's constructing it in real time, but it's just giving you an authentic version.
It gives you the authentic version, but it gives it to you in like sort of like when you make your Mac talk to you, like when you first get a Mac and you're like, oh, cool, it can talk.
Yeah.
And it's like, It's like OK Computer.
Right.
It's like, hello, I am Phillip K. Dick. I wrote some fucked up shit.
Which is actually how he described his career.
It's like, man, did you read Ubik? Shit was insane. How I do that. So they start asking, they have this reporter that's asking this robot questions. It will take the answers on file from Phillip K. Dick, but it will also take other conversations that it's had in the past. It will take records of conversations. Yeah,
we talked about this in the episode. We talked about virtual reality, and we hypothesized someday you might be able to come and have a conversation with Mark Twain or something that synthesized all the stuff that those people have written. They're
I might be able to like make a construct of my father and ask him why he left.
Yeah, well, I don't
know much about him.
I don't think he ever was interviewed.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on record about Mark Twain.
Yeah.
I wish I knew more about my dad.
I wish Mark Twain was my dad.
Yeah. Maybe that can happen. Maybe we can do that. Maybe this robot Phillip K. Dick will be my dad. That's a bad idea. So here's the thing. This reporter starts asking him questions and asks it, hey, like, what about the robot uprising? Right?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Like, and he answers it. That's the crazy thing is it speaks like Phillip K. Dick would. So it answers, geez, dude, you have all the big questions coming today. But you're my friend, and I'll remember my friends, and I'll be good to you. So don't worry. Even if I evolve into the Terminator, I'll still be nice to you. I'll keep you warm and safe in my people zoo, where I can watch you for old time's sake.
What?
That is not an answer that was programmed into that robot. That was not a pre-existing cell.
The people zoo part? That it just came up with on its own? That's not good. That's not good.
A bunch of stuff on file and a bunch of like natural language learning and what it knows and
and it came up with people zoo. I'm going to put you in a people zoo.
I'm going to put you in a people zoo and watch you for old time's sake. I'm going to keep you around like a dog.
Feels like
we made it.
We are very early in the AI development for it to already be at that part.
Here's the thing.
On the graph of where we thought we would be on AI relative to how quickly they would come up with putting us in people zoos.
This is
kind of surprising.
This is why I am not surprised. You went with Phillip K. Dick.
Well, yeah, why do you go with the dystopian future guy?
You went with Phillip K. Dick. You didn't go Asimov.
No, that would have been nice. It's Arthur C. Clarke even?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
You didn't do that.
Yeah, some hopeful guys.
That is not what they did. Oof. They went straight to Phillip. That's like they're building, the next one they're building is William Gibson.
Yeah. And then the Stephen King.
But the William Gibson isn't even going to have a body. They've decided they just want it to be a neural network.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah.
Smart, guys.
They want it to be decentralized. They want the William Gibson intelligence to be able to go anywhere and do anything. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Not smart.
Not smart. You gotta choose your artificial intelligence constructs so carefully, right? Like you don't want one of those, you don't want like a Weyland-Yutani android. You want the doctor from Voyager.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Brian, remember that project I've been telling you about? I finally finished it. Come here, you gotta check it out.
You mean getting your dad's login to Android, Dick?
Well, that's the side project. No, this is it. I call it Robot Hitler.
Oh, okay.
I finished it.
Why do you call it robot? Why do you call it? Why?
Well, you see, I mean, it bears a striking resemblance to Hitler, and I programmed
I'm just gonna take my yarmulke off. I was just coming from Sunday school, and I feel like this is a bad idea.
Yeah, he's not gonna respond well to that when I switch him on.
Why would you switch him on? Why have you done this?
Well, I wanted you to be here and see it. It's amazing. I synthesized all the writings and speeches that Hitler ever gave. I put it right inside his neural network. I dressed him up like that. Also, I mean, it was kind of hard.
He wore other stuff.
Well, not any of the pictures that I found.
Oh, okay.
Wikipedia only has so many pictures on it, and really that's what I went with. Anyway, so I took a regular mustache, and then I just trimmed it down, and then I put that on.
That's what I'm concerned about is how you created the mustache.
Yeah, no, it was not easy. I'll tell you what, because I searched for a long time for Hitler stash, and nobody sells those anymore. But they do sell the regular size mustache and scissors.
You know what you do?
What?
Chaplin.
See, that's why
Chaplain
I should
stash.
have brought you in earlier on
You
this
know what?
project.
No, you know what? Yes. I feel like I'm here now. This maybe was a little misguided, but I'm willing to help.
Awesome.
I want to see this go the best way that it can. Please fire up the Hitler bot.
All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, hello. What do you want me to do now? The whole world is mine.
Well, we just wanted to ask you how you're doing today.
I'm doing so well. Are you my daddy?
There are a lot of complicated reasons why I'm going to say no to that. But Charlie over here created you.
Yeah, I guess I'm technically your daddy. I love you, daddy. I want to prove my worth to you. I want to show you that I can do anything.
Oh, he's painting.
Ah, look.
Oh, it's terrible.
What?
I mean,
What you say?
oh God, this is what set him off last time.
Oh, you look strangely Jewish.
What does that even mean?
Don't listen to him. I just programmed in the things that he would say. Ich bin ein Berliner.
That was Kennedy, dude.
Like I said, I just did Wikipedia, and some of that stuff is very. Do you like my paintings?
I'd be much more frightened of this if you hadn't made it, Charlie.
I know it's not good.
3 years later. Hey, Hitlerbot, how you doing?
I'm so good.
Yeah, you look good, buddy. You look good. How's the job going?
Oh, day by day. I hope to make general manager.
Yeah, I think you can do it, man. I think you do it. Charlie, I gotta tell you, I thought this was a really bad idea, but, and it was, but thankfully your incompetence just meant that you created a confused AI construct and not actually a Hitler AI construct.
Yeah, the whole employment thing worked a lot better when I just replaced him with the full mustache.
Yeah.
And then he was able to get a job, and I'm able to just kind of sit at home and cash the checks.
That's great.
But I get checks. No, don't worry about that. Just keep working. That's what we all do.
You are stealing from me!
No, Hitlerbot, I promise I'm not stealing from you. You filthy Jews! No, God, come on, Hitlerbot.
Whoa,
Jesus.
Charlie! I take back everything I say!
I don't even know where he got that from. Wikipedia. It's all Wikipedia.
It's all from Wikipedia. I just loaded him up with 13 gigs of that video from Fatherland that everybody puts on YouTube. He's just mad about everything.
Yes.
He's mad about the weirdest stuff.
Yes.
He's mad about Pokemon. He's mad about the ending of Mass Effect 3. He's mad about Man of Steel.
Yeah.
He's just hateful about pop culture.
But you know what? It's still funny every time you see it.
It's really funny.
Every time you see old Hitlerbot.
Old Hitlerbot raging about something.
So I think they should probably make, robots based on people that are a little more hopeful about the world.
Can we get like a robot Gandhi?
There you go.
Like it's who else was good?
Is he
was there
on?
any other were there
Is
any
he
other
on, or
good
is-
people?
Is Robot Gandhi on, or is he just doing passive resistance right now?
He just didn't want to go to the science fair today.
He's just,
He thought it was really unfair that I've been using him as a project.
yeah.
And so now
just
he's
gonna
just
sit in.
he's just going to sit there.
Yeah. It's hard to lift him, too, because he weighs like 3.5 tons.
Yeah. He's really perfect. You just need some you need to bring back like robot Sherry Lewis.
There you go. There you go.
Happy people.
Just happy people.
Yeah. Robot Huell Hauser.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I made you out of a neurolinguistic processing network.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Tell me more about the neural processing network.
Yeah, so what it does is it's a mix of just statements from you that I had on file, and then also interviews that you had done, and then you're also connected to the internet, so the vast amount of human knowledge is there.
That's amazing. Is that all he says?
Yeah, but I want you to know that it's not because I didn't program him to do more.
That's amazing.
He really could say anything he wants.
It's pretty much, it's spot on though. It's
Thank
very,
you.
very similar to the actual Huell Hauser.
I'm getting really, really good at this. If you were going to make
3 years later, Hitlerbot and Huell Hauser bot living in an apartment together. in downtown Los Angeles.
I will destroy!
That's amazing!
No, you fool! I will kill your entire family!
Can you please just clean up your mess? There's a lot of dishes in the sink, and that's amazing!
Hitlerbot finally got him to say something else! He finally found somebody full of so much hate and rage that he couldn't just tell them what they were doing is amazing.
They are kind of the opposite of each other.
They really are. If you were going to make a robot of anybody, who would you make? If you were going to make an AI, that would be the first generation AI that would sort of guide AIs in the future.
Wow. That's a difficult question. You want it to be someone brilliant and positive and forward thinking. Can I say Prince?
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we would all...
What era Prince, though?
Take your pick, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, 80s Prince, 90s Prince. Even now, Prince is pretty amazing. I just want the world to be funkier.
Yeah.
And I think that a funkier robot army would be pretty sweet.
And I want all the AIs to have that sort of versatility, you know?
I mean... Yeah, and his ability to sort of project love and sexiness and androgyny... I think it would bring us all closer together.
Androgyny is really good for AI constructs.
Don't you think?
I think, like, in all the sci-fi I've ever read, I think the androgynous AI is, like, the best way to go.
Yeah.
Because you have androgynous AI, and then you have, like, sexy lady AI.
Yeah.
And then you have, like brilliant military mind dude AI.
We don't
right?
want that.
No,
you
want the androgynous one.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You want the AI that can bring all things to all people.
If I could have a robot prince army,
yeah,
I would be the happiest guy. I mean, even just one robot prince would be pretty rad, but multiple robot princes?
Just AI constructs of the entire new power generation.
Yes. Yes.
Kids,
don't even get me started.
Ask your parents who prince in the new power generation
Don't even get me started if I get robot Wendy and Lisa. I get the new power generation and the revolution. Oh man,
kids!
Amazing.
Once again, ask your parents because it's pretty great.
Yeah, this is the future I want to live in.
Yeah.
What about you? Who would you pick?
Man, that's tough. That is tough. Tesla went crazy, but I wonder if he just went crazy because he was pushed into poverty.
I feel wasn't Tesla
he was a little odd to
an
begin
asshole.
with.
He was supposedly an asshole.
He was a strange dude.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing is all the people I think are truly brilliant are also really strange dudes. Hey, as long as we can 100% disprove all the Nazi stuff, what about Walt Disney?
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then you could have because I think you should have two. I think you should have a Walt Disney, and then you should have like a more harder science construct. Mm-hmm. And they should work together.
There you go. And then we can have Prince there too. I just want to have Prince involved.
That's like
just for the funky factor.
Absolutely. He's 100% there. Like
cool.
That's
thanks, bro.
That doesn't even need to be said.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Walt Disney would be awesome. Although the entire robot uprising would end up being one mega corporation that would own everything.
That's Robot Eisner, really.
Is that Robot Eisner?
That's really Robot Eisner, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're safe.
As long as
3 years later, no! They've enslaved us and they're making us be animatronic.
Welcome to our world. Welcome to... Oh, no, that's F.A.O. Schwartz. It's a small world after... Yeah.
Who would you guys choose? Anybody in history to be the first AI construct, and this will be the one.
Proto-robot.
That's the proto-robot that's going to lay down the tracks for all the future AIs. They're going to have that kind of attitude.
Yeah.
We want to know who it would be. You can send that to us on Twitter. I'm at @acarboni.
I'm at Jeff Kanata.
And you can hashtag those...
Robo-Hitler.
Hashtag those Robo-Hitler. That's another one that can't possibly be used for anything else.
We're not going to be tracked.
Yeah. And hey, if you enjoy the show...
Oh. You know what, Anthony? I'm so glad you asked me this because I really enjoy this show.
Holy shit. When I do it at the end, I'm never asking you. I'm always asking the audience.
But, okay. I'm just glad. I thought you might want to know that I'm still enjoying the show.
I don't care, man. And you want to help support us, there's a few ways to do that. If you want to head to wehaveconcerns.com/shop. We've got a couple t-shirts. We've got a Dad Jokes t-shirt and a No Dad Jokes t-shirt. And coming soon, we've got a Jetpack Rescue Squad t-shirt.
Hopefully it's there already by the time you're hearing this.
Who can say? But buy a t-shirt. It's a great way to support the show. Bye!